All right, this is the Algebra 2, Unit 4, Lesson 8 and 9 video. So in this video, I'm just going to kind of give you a brief overview because this is a pretty straightforward set of lessons. What they're doing is they're taking the concept of finding the solutions to systems of equations and applying it to a combination of different types of functions. So up to this point, we've been dealing with the solutions to systems of equations that were just linear. So in other words, we would take two linear functions. Let this load. Say we had y equals 3x minus 2 and y equals x plus 2. Let's just do that. Y equals x plus 2. And we'd find the solution, which would be the intersection point of those two lines. Well, now we're going to combine the different types of equations we have been working with. So quadratics, circles, square root functions, all of that. And so really, I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the lesson itself. There's some vocabulary here at the top about the discriminant that you need to use the lesson to answer. And then, then it asks some questions about the graphs, how a line and parabola could be intersecting. Just really quickly, think about it this way. What are the possible ways that these two shapes could intersect each other? So you're doing in number 4. All right, so starting at number 6, it's as simple as what we've done in the past, which is you are going to type these two functions into the graphing system and finding where they intersect. So you might have a parabola like this and a line coming through, and so you'll have maybe two solutions. And if you do, you need to find which of these solutions are those xy coordinates. That's what you're doing at number 6. That's what you're doing at number 7. Number 8, number 9, and number 10, all of those. Put those systems into the graphing calculator and then graph them. See where they intersect. So you're going to graph these two. So let's do a quick example. Let's say we have this function and we have a x squared function. Let's say it's x squared minus 4. So we can see we have an intersection point here and an intersection point here, and so those would be my two solutions to that function. That's what you're doing for 9, or for all of these questions, starting with number 6. Graph them and find the solutions. And then I'll jump over to lesson 9 really briefly, just to say this is more of the same. You can type these functions in exactly as they appear in the question. Number 4 is more like the previous lesson, but then here in number 5, you can type both of those into two separate lines. Even though there's x squared and y squared in that second equation, you can type that entire thing. It will graph on Desmos, and then you can find the place where they intersect. Same thing with number 6. Same thing with number 7. That is actually a review question. I will put a link in the video description back to the previous video for how to do equations with 3 unknowns. And I'll send you that video out. And then we have number 8, which is a matrix review. You may need to go back to the lesson or unit 3 videos for that one. But that's pretty much it. All of this is graphing and finding the intersection points, and you're going to be good on this. So that is it for unit 4.